And it's like watching the CSI and NCIS and what have you. If you miss the first minute, you don't know what's going on.
Exactly. We normally give our best stuff in the first 30 seconds. Yeah,
we do. If you're watching the show, hello Nick. Hang on. Let me move my stand out of the way. That's step one.
Nope.
That fell on the floor. I don't know if you heard it. And move that out of the way.
No, it's very good. We didn't hear it. That was
good. Well,
that was like a tree falling in the forest when no one's there.
Nobody heard it. Okay, that's my Amazon Live card. I'm going to take that off screen now because we're going to be talking about Amazon Live momentarily.
We are indeed.
Okay. If you're watching this live, thank you. If you're watching on Facebook, then please do say hello, and we'll feature your comments on screen like this. Hello to Roland.
Hello, Roland.
In wonderful Wiltshire. And to save the best till last. Well, yeah, we will.
Exactly.
Okay.
And leave them wanting more. That's what I say.
Totally. I mean, that's the general idea, isn't it? That people should want to come back next week to find out what's going to happen next. Like an episode of a soap, really.
It is. Teaser.
Talking of which, we're now binge watching Death in Paradise because we never actually saw it the first time round. So we've got 11 series to go.
Okay. Well, I've got to admit, I'm a big fan. Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it when it first came out, and as they change the lead character every now and again, you think, oh, will it work? But they pick some really good ones. So, it's good. And
well,
it's holiday destinations now.
Yeah. And a lot of them have gone on to star in other series as well. Shout out to Chris. Chris is saying hello, Nick and Stephen. And Roland, love Death in Paradise. Correct. Yes. Yeah. Well, we're on season 2 now, so we've only 9 seasons to go. Right. Now, this week, we're talking about Rtmp, which precedes Facebook Live. It's been around for yonks, and it's a way of transmitting video, audio, and data from A to B. Simple as that. Now, A in our case is the Be.Live studio, and B, well, one of the examples is the website. We'll come to that in a minute, though. Nick, where can we broadcast to just using Rtmp?
Oh, just using Rtmp. I'm going to kick us off with the one that we absolutely love talking about the most. You had your show card up earlier. Yeah, it's Amazon Live. This is the new fun place to be. So with our Rtmp code, we can just live stream. We can create our own shows, beam them through Amazon as live stream influencers, and grow a following. Promote products, get paid commission.
Yes.
What's not to love? It makes live streaming just easily, or not easily. It's the simplest way of live streaming and making a bit of money as well. And as it grows, say a little bit of money, the commissions can certainly rack up. And there are people that are making thousands and thousands of dollars a month on their Amazon live stream shows.
Indeed, there are. There's such a variety of shows as well. And there's a cooking show on there tomorrow, isn't there?
I'll tell you what, there's the best cooking show I've ever seen. I might be a touch biased. Yes, tomorrow, normally 10 a.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Australia, but tomorrow, because we've got Adair's lovely houseboat, and we want to show people her amazing views in this Coochie. Is it Coochie? I can't remember what it's called. Coochie, this little harbour, little inlet. Yeah, it's amazing. So we brought it forward. So tomorrow, just for tomorrow, it's going to be 8 a.m. UK time, 5 p.m. in Australia, so that we can see the amazing views. And the cook-off is going to be Tuna Mornay, which, if you don't know what that is, I'm not going to tell you. I'll let you watch tomorrow and you can find out.
Right.
And I haven't practiced this week.
You don't need to.
No, I don't. I did check up, though. How do you make tuna mornay? And I was thinking, will I have to go get a nice fillet of tuna, but no, it's okay. It's a tuna white sauce pasta type dish. So we're all good. So we've got, of course, I'm on the low carb diet, so I've got to replace my white pasta with a zero carb pasta. So I'll be talking about that as well. And you're right though, Stephen. There is just a whole host. Sorry, Roland. There's a whole host of different topics that people create shows on, and it's really amazing. I was again. This is a bit like YouTube though. When I go on and I'm having a little look at other people's live streams.
Yeah.
I don't own a dog, but I was watching this person's dog live stream with all the little different things that you could buy for your dogs. It was just like 20 minutes later, I'm thinking, I really must get on.
Yeah, you can get distracted, but in a good way. In a good way. I mean, this is the first platform we found. If we broadcast on YouTube, we've got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours per year watched. If we try to get monetized on Facebook, I'm not too sure of the route to that. But on Amazon Live, you get through the first hurdle, which is being an influencer, which is having a good presence on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, or a combination.
Yeah.
And then you need to buy an iPad or you need an iPhone, and then you can just go live. And the thing is that whereas we've got lots of friends watching today, and some of them will actually go to the Amazon Live as well, but you can potentially get thousands of people actually watching you on your Amazon Live show. You've got a far greater reach than any of the other platforms because it's not controlled. Well, if it is, I haven't found any restrictions on it yet because my viewing numbers keep going up and up. So I'm very happy over there.
That's it. And again, I think you're rewarded with that consistency as well, so that they know and they just promote. And of course, as we go up our little Amazon influencer levels, and Amazon start putting it out as well. But I guess at the end of the day, it's like all these things, they reward entertaining content, because the whole point is they want people to be, they want people to spend time on the Amazon platform because it is, it's the biggest shop in the world. So, so if you can just be there, and that's the other nice thing is it's, you can if you've got friends that have got products on Amazon, you can always promote their products. And
well, yeah, I mean, we both promote Lottie's book.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, every show.
Confidence on camera is really important. So
yeah,
it's a good book.
it's part of what we do. I mean, you've got to have the confidence on camera to actually get up and do this sort of thing. And Lottie's book is very good. My copy is not signed, but it is sat on the bookshelf somewhere. She's just an amazing person.
She is.
Right. So Amazon Live then is the place to go if you want to reach thousands of people and you want to make some money. How much you make is determined by how popular you are and how many times. I mean, basically, the logic is underneath when Nick and I are on there, there's a carousel underneath with up to 40 items in it, which Nick and I have chosen differently. And if you click on the item, then for the next 24 hours, a cookie follows you around, and anything you buy, we get commission on. That's the way it works. So more people watch, more people click. Yeah, and I just want to pick up on this followers thing. If you do follow Nick or I, or even follow both of us, then you'll just get a notification when we go live. There's no other marketing than that. So if you follow either of us on Amazon.com, then we'll be your friends for life. We probably already are. But, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Right. So Amazon Live, we can use Rtmp to go to now. Nick and I go live from our Be.Live studio to Amazon Live, and we've both separately been trying to find a way in which we can go to Amazon Live and go to other destinations at the same time. More specifically, how can we get to Switchboard Live and Amazon Live at the same time? Because then we can go everywhere and just bring people in to all watch on Amazon.com. Right, so our second Rtmp is, well, I'm going to share screen. And if I go to share screen, because this is two birds with one stone, I'm going to go over and share a Chrome tab. So it is browser based.
Ooh.
And I'm coming back to here. And then I'm going to bring this, if I can find it, it's somewhere in my carousel. My carousel's so heavy today. Okay. And I'm going to go like that.
Okay.
Now that is Restream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the difference is, now I'll go full screen for a moment. You actually be able to see the screen, which helps. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can see streaming software. Yeah, Rtmp.
Yeah.
You can broadcast, well, go to Rtmp settings. It gives you a URL and a stream key. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you put those into your Be.Live studio, you're then streaming to Restream. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go from Be.Live to Restream. Why is that any different to what we're doing now, you ask? Because
I got a
then,
feeling.
yes, you've got a feeling. I know. Basically, you can then go out. Can't find it now. You can then go out to Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon. I can see.
From Restream. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Amazon, that one. Yeah. So you stream from Be.Live to Restream. Restream is now going to send.
Oh. Hello, hello. Oh, lost you, Stephen. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, looks like we've got a blank screen. So what I'll do is I'll refresh mine. I'm guessing Stephen's refreshing his. Oh, but talk about left us in the lurch. God, you know, that's a tease. Solving my can I stream to Amazon at the same time in two different places. We definitely need you back. Yeah, you see a blank screen. Can you hear anything as well? Now I think you can hear. Well, I think you can hear me because my auto caption is working on Facebook by the looks of it. What I'll do is I'm going to refresh as well. Hopefully this will be okay.
I'm not sure whether I'm back. I should be back now. Let's just remove I am back. Good. Okay, and let's get on screen again. That was weird.
That's it. It's just one of those things. Just like went blank. A
Okay,
bit like my mind at times. It just goes. But you were just, right. I was just saying this, Stephen, you tease. You're getting to the bit that I was really interested in. It was just like, so we're going backwards. We were streaming into Restream, where I can then stream into Amazon.
Yeah. And then, okay,
and
then, let's pick up the story from where we were then.
That's where you left me hanging.
Right. So we're streaming to Amazon. Yeah. 4 destinations and restream from Be.Live. So the stream comes into here. It goes on the right hand side. We then push it out to Amazon, but we can then push it out to Switchboard. Yes.
Ah.
Result. So we're actually going live on Amazon and Switchboard, which means that Switchboard is in the equation. It's going out to as many destinations as you want. And in addition to that, you can go live on, I've got 3 Facebooks there and LinkedIn and all sorts of places. So what we're doing there, and this is important to both of us, is we're actually going live to restream from Be.Live. Okay, the whole studio goes, and it's Rtmp, so there's no lag or anything, and everything's synchronized. And then from restream, we're going out to Amazon, which is what we want to do. But in addition to that, we can go out to Switchboard Live.
That is brilliant. Now, I do have because I want more.
Okay.
So how many Amazon accounts can you go out to on Restream? Is it just the one?
No, you basically, the limit on Restream is the number of Rtmp accounts you can have. Yeah.
So that does solve my issue to beam the cooking show to my page and to Adair's Amazon page. This is the resolution.
This is the resolution, because basically Amazon sees Restream as the primary source, which is the problem we've had, because it didn't work when we went straight through Switchboard.
Yeah, and it mucked up the bit rate.
It did. Well, it said it did.
It
broke it. Yeah, I'm a firm believer sometimes that systems put out the nearest error message you can get, and it's not necessarily the correct one. So it frightens the hell out of you. I mean, basically that's what it does, because you think, well, I don't have any control over the bit rate. Okay, I can go 128720, but I can't do anything else apart from that. So that's it. That's the solution. That is the use of Rtmp, is to go from the Be.Live studio using Rtmp into Restream, and then Restream wherever you want to go. Yeah, and it can be to Amazon sites. Yeah, and there would be no latency, so it's not going through any processing. You're both in the same Be.Live studio as always, and there you go. Right.
Cool.
So that's my first one.
Right. Yeah, so I need to go find myself a deal on Restream.
You do, and that basically opens up the gate. I mean, I did a 50% off, which will be coming up in October, because they tend to do it every year. Yeah, so
that's right. I'll work it out. That'll be good. Oh no, well done. That's brilliant news.
Right. So Restream, you can Rtmp there, and you can send the signal from Be.Live to Restream, and then from Restream wherever you want to go. Okay.
That is amazing.
So let's hide that. Come back to you and me, because we're still here by the miracle of... Shows how robust this platform is. Owen has a free trial.
That's a good point. Yeah, of course he does, Chris. That's a very good point.
Okay, so you could try it out.
Yeah, definitely. I might partake of that later today, so I can get the show on the road for tomorrow. That's so cool, Stephen. That is so cool. So clever.
See, teamwork. That's what it's all about. The other thing is that I don't know where. I mean, we're going out to so many different places. I don't know where it dropped, but I do know that if it's one of the signals to Switchboard that didn't go out, it will just restart it. Yeah. Because I've been out and about with the mobile camera and Switchboard, and if the signal goes, my mobile camera records the bit that's not being broadcast and then just picks up again. It's just
brilliant.
Lots of fail safes built in. Okay, where else can we Rtmp to?
Well, I would, as I was saying to you earlier, Stephen, I would love to have been able to demonstrate this, but I do know we can do it onto Reddit. So that's a platform where you can go in and have like multiple communities. I mean, they've been around since 2005, and it's and I was looking at it this morning, thinking I'm sure we can live stream here. There's a little live stream button, but you do need one of their bits of software. As I say, I've not actually worked out how to do it yet, but I was watching a lovely young lady earlier on today, and she was live streaming, and she was learning how to play the piano and sing at the same time. So she gave us a lovely couple of numbers from Les Miserables, and it was very good. But you do need to download the Rtmp Studio, which is the one that they like to use, and it is exactly the same, I promise you, as OBS. It is. I couldn't see any different other than it was a slightly different shape, but it had all the scenes. It was like the same drop downs, everything. So I've downloaded that, and so again, the reason that I want to be able to live stream into Reddit is because that way, again, it's another place where you can build audiences, and I know that people will watch videos there, and I can drop YouTube videos into Reddit, into different things, answering different questions. But again, it's that ability to live stream. We'll just have people. It's a button. You can press it. You can see people live streaming, and again, you'll get a notification. Same way with Amazon, but you're going to find people that are like you. So, as an example, when I was looking this morning, I was looking at cookery shows. So the subreddit for was cookery shows and keto shows, and so I know there's a absolute ton of people that ask questions about cooking, keto, etc. And so if I can live stream to them in Reddit, what's not to love? It's one of those. Reddit and Quora, I think, are two of the really underused platforms that where people can go and find a following, and answer questions and get people to then come back and follow them, because it's the age-old thing of give people loads of value, and they'll tend to just say, "Oh, I like you. I'll just follow what else you're doing somewhere else," if you tell them. So that's a little tip. But yes, I was hoping to be able to demonstrate that. But as that piece of software is OBS to all intents and purposes, that's definitely an Rtmp stream. So we'll have that, and hopefully I'll have that for next week. I'll sort it out.
Brilliant. Okay, now my final Rtmp, Chris knows what it's going to be. I'm going to share screen again, and this time I'm going over here, and I'm going to bring that in, and hopefully I'm not going to break anything. Okay, we're trying not to break anything, and I'm going to hide that one. Okay, and go over here, and again go full screen. This is my Mixcloud. This basically broadcasting from Be.Live to Mixcloud using Rtmp, and the ability to actually play the music you love out to an audience and just have a blast, really. I haven't done it for about a month or so because I've been busy with Amazon Live, but you can basically within the Be.Live studio. Okay, not many people know this, so if you're listening now, you'll find out. If you put together a playlist of MP3s, and you can use your favorite software to that. You can use Audacity or anything of that ilk, and you've got the MP3s on your hard drive. You put them together in a playlist, So you've got about 15 tunes in total. You then upload those tunes to your website. So it's one big MP3 with all your tunes on it. Okay. In Be.Live, you go to media, and instead of in the YouTube URL, instead of keying in the YouTube link, you key in the link to your music that's on the you've saved on your website. That way. And I'm going to give an example now. Just a minute. I'm not actually going to play this because we'll get kicked off, but I'm going to come back to. Well, that's the problem. On Mixcloud we can do it all. But to the bottom right of us now is is a video.
I like it.
And it's basically it's a video I created to Sultans of Swing, and it plays the Sultans of Swing and it plays the video at the same time, and I just love doing it. I must do more, but you can Rtmp out to Mixcloud, and you can play the music in your Be.Live studio. That's it.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So the key to it is to take your CDs. I just happen to have one to hand, which I can just about reach. Take your CDs, rip them to your hard drive. Okay. Rip them to your hard drive, take them into Audacity, chain them together, upload that to your website, bring the link into Be.Live, and that's your playlist. Now, obviously, there is the only restriction is that the sequence that you've put the tracks in will be the sequence in which they play. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Whereas if you're coming in with OBS, then OBS to Mixcloud, you could actually have a jukebox and just select from the jukebox. That's linear, whereas using a jukebox is random. So there we have it.
I love it. I love it. And for anyone that is a little bit younger than Stephen and I, those are CDs. You can just download it on your stream, obviously convert it, in an MP3. So just take your MP3 file, drop it into.
Indeed. Sorry, I got a CD collection I had to rip. Well, no, I mean CDs. You've got it in your hand. You can read the covers. You can.
I know. I spent an entire weekend when the iPods first came out.
Yeah.
With CDs, plugging them into the computer. It took blooming ages just to get the copy, and then whack it into whatever it was called, iMusic.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, there we have it. Okay. Now, just a reminder. I'll take those two off because we don't want to play that one.
Mm-hmm.
And we've looked at Mixcloud.
Yeah.
And just to say, yeah.
Yeah, and that video, that's the one you showed me a few weeks ago, wasn't it? Where you can have it and it floats up and down to the tune, and it's just like watching a graphic equalizer back in the day on your hi-fi.
Yeah, exactly so, and you can play that in the studio on Be.Live, and then it appears on Mixcloud as well, and that works well. I really must. The thing is, though, Lee, we know this. The problem we have is that we've got so many things we'd like to go and do. We just don't have enough time to do them all. Simply, we run out of time. We never run out of ideas. We just run out of time.
Yeah, it's purely the time factor, and and it's like when we do hit some great things, like we both got caught up with the Amazon bug because it's new and it's exciting and it's great. So, speaking of which, do you have a show on later?
Thank you, Nick. I do have a show at 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK in about 30 minutes time. Lights, camera, action, and I haven't got a clue what I'm going to be talking about, but it will be educational, informative, and entertaining for about 2 hours. And Angelica's going to feature in it. She doesn't know yet. I've got one of the Ask Angelica videos I'm going to play part of. Nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And it's always good fun because you can. It's just I know when I had the show and I got 2,500 views of the show, I thought I found my audience. Simple as, yeah. That 2,500 views of the show, and the number of people who'd hit the unmute button, and then as you referred to earlier, you're actually getting paid for doing this. What's not to love? What's not to love?
Yeah, just increase the frequency. So.
That's right. I've now got shows Monday through Thursday. Yeah,
that is brilliant.
So I got 2 hours.
And are they on slightly varying subjects?
Yeah, indeed they are. Today is about tech. Tomorrow is about national trust and English heritage and visiting properties in the UK. Wednesday is my mobile videos, and I was at Aylesbury at the weekend. I've been to Stonehenge, I've been to Portsmouth. So it's telling people all about live video and actually taking them on the journey. And then on Thursday, it's Lights, Camera, Action, Volume 2. Yeah. And I just blown away. I mean, I'm getting income every day of the week now. All good.
Fantastic. That's what it's all about. That's the reason we're here. And it's lovely. It's lovely the fact that you can being a a very experienced live streamer like yourself, that you can handle a 2-hour live stream like water off a duck's back. So you glibly say, "Oh, not quite sure what I'll talk about, but it'll be fine," because it's natural.
Well, it is natural, and say that to Corinda. But I've actually got an agenda. Not that I'm going to keep to it. So, yeah, and don't forget the free trial of Restream.
No, I'm going to go grab Restream straight after this show. So
just you'll be ready for tomorrow then.
Exactly, and Adair's probably gone to bed, so I can't tell her. So it'll be a lovely surprise. I just hope I can operate it at 8 o'clock in the morning.
The beauty of Restream, and it is the major difference between Restream and all the other systems, is that you can set up the Rtmp, but you don't need to switch it on straight away. Yeah, you could switch one on, then the other on, and then you could switch the first one off and the second one off and the first one back on again, and you can have a whole load of fun because it's not a persistent stream. You can stop and start the stream. So what I'm saying is, bottom line is, if you don't get the stream key from Adair until 5 minutes before the show, it's not a problem.
Yeah, we just drop it in. Be cool. Yep. Oh, fantastic. It's exciting stuff.
It is. Nick, it's over to you.
Well, thank you ever so much for watching. Roland, Chris, Corinda, for commenting. It's been great. It's always a privilege to live stream, especially with Stephen. And we are here every Monday at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern. And until next Monday, well, we'll probably see you in between. But have a great week.
8 o'clock tomorrow, 9 a.m. in Belgium. Nick and Adair. Bye.
Tuna Mornay for breakfast.